YouTube, what's good everyone? It's your boy Dubs and I'm back at it with another banger. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button as we are getting close to our goal of 17k subs. Hit the bell icon, switch to all so you don't miss out on any more content, and smash that like button. Y'all destroyed the like button last video. I appreciate you guys for all the love and all the support. All you guys are goats and I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Make sure to get this video to at least 75 likes and I'll go ahead and I'll do a giveaway for you guys. I'll probably put the details in the next video, but y'all gotta get this one up to 75 likes. We're gonna do participation trophies. I know y'all can do it for me. Make sure to hit that like button so that way we can get a giveaway going. But without further ado, y'all wanted to know what was the best Bronny James build in NBA 2K25, and I really got in the lab on this one and I cooked up something special for you guys. As a disclaimer, season 2 is right around the corner. We're probably gonna see our very first gameplay patch when it comes to like buffing and nerfing different things within the game. So be very careful when you're making builds, not just this build, but any build when you're talking about, you know, making things off of exploits, like making pure locks with super high steal and everything like that, because we know that like at least passing lane steals are gonna get touched. We know certain things in the game are going to get touched. Don't try to make a build for today, make a build for the future, and y'all know that I got y'all back when it comes to that. So let's go ahead and get into this. Bronny James, obviously for the first part, we're gonna go right hand. We gotta go jersey number 9 because Ronnie already, I said Ronnie. Ronnie 2K would love to be in it. Jersey number 9 because we already seen in the press conference. In the game in 2K, they do have Bronny at a shooting guard, primary, point guard, secondary. I'm gonna go point guard, just a simple fact of like matchups and things like that. And then plus, if you go into the rec, you don't want to be a shooting guard and get bumped over to the small forward. You're a small guy. Now, the height is gonna be real controversial. I've heard people say that he's 6 foot. I've heard that he's 6'1". I've never really heard too many people say he's 6'2", but 2K has him at 6'3". Y'all can go ahead and check the rosters if y'all want, so we leaving it right there. Weight, we're gonna leave right at 198.2. I'll explain that later. 6'7" for the wingspan. That's his IRL wingspan, and it's like 6'7.5". So kind of he got them crazy pterodactyl arms, not gonna lie, like my new bow. But hey, now we're gonna go into the physicals. When we talk about Bronny, he's a hell of an athlete, so we gotta bring up his speed, and we're bringing that up to an 87. Agility, we're gonna bring up to an 85, so you're gonna be able to move with or without the ball. You're gonna be able to sprint really fast. You're gonna be able to, you know, move them puppies on defense, so nothing to worry about there. Strength, we're bringing all the way up to a 73. That's why he left his weight at 198. That way we get access to strong handles on gold. We're gonna end up getting a movable enforcer, which is one of the more low-key badges in the game. Plus you're gonna be able to get your physical finisher pretty high too. Vertical, we're bringing up to a 79. If you know, you know. This build is about to be nasty. And then steal, we're gonna bring up to an 85. Perimeter defense, we're gonna bring up to an 85. Let's bring that back down. All right, and then interior defense, we're gonna bring up to a 60. Reason being is I feel like these are pretty good thresholds to hit, and you're gonna have a high strength with being that 6'3". A movable enforcer, people are not gonna just bully you all the time, and since you don't have a block, you have to have something to help compensate for everything else that's going on. So you don't want to really go out there and just be a liability on defense. You want to be able to help get stops at least until the lock comes back over, or until, you know, especially if you're playing random rec or you're playing that AI starting 5 mode, you're gonna be out there just literally bumping into people and they're gonna be fumbling the ball because you got that strength on you, even though you're small. Then we're gonna go into speed with ball. Like I said, Bronny's a good athlete, so it's only right we at least give him gold lightning launch. Ball handle, real controversial again. We're gonna go in 93. We are playing 2K25 at the end of the day. I'm not gonna go out here and tell y'all, yeah, make a build like this and only get 90 ball handle, or just get, you know, like an 85 or 86 ball handle for silver. No, bro. Like, this is 2K. We gotta be realistic. I want to give y'all builds that y'all are gonna be able to work on and work with, and so we're getting a 93 ball handle. It's not true to how much of a creator on the dribble that Bronny is IRL. He can move, but he's not like size up, like, nah. But at the end of the day, like I said, y'all gotta be able to move. For right now, we're gonna go with 73 pass accuracy. That way you at least get silver dimer. Like I said, we'll revisit this later on and you guys will understand a lot better. Free throw, we're gonna bring all the way up to an 80. That way you'll still be able to make just about all your free throws in there, no matter what free throw you put on. 3-pointer, we're boosting that all the way up to 93. If you guys already know, Bronny is a pretty good shooter. He's proven that, at least in high school. He came in, to the All-American game, was busting people's tail off the 3-ball. Heck, even the other day, in practice, AD was talking about how he has the confidence to come down on back-to-back possessions and pull up threes in LeBron's grill and just, hit him like that. So I feel like Bronny is going to be a pretty good shooter, especially with JJ Redick being a smaller guard and kind of giving them, pointers on his jumper and stuff like that. I think he's going to be a hell of a shooter in the NBA eventually in his career. So we're definitely going with that 93. Plus, you're able to get your gold range, your gold deadeye, your gold set shot specialist, gold shifty shooter, and you'll still have silver mini marksman. Then for the driving dunk, we're going to go ahead and boost this up all the way to an 87. So at least get those contact dunks, the pro ones. And then as you can see, you're still going to have some leftover points to work with. Now, there's a lot of different things that you can do with this build, depending on what your preferences are. It's all subjective, right? So you can end up boosting up the driving layup and get that 80 off rip. You can move up the driving dunk to an 89 and get that off rip. You can put it into pass accuracy and get a 78. You can go ahead and put it into perimeter defense and get like an 88, so that way you get off ball pests. Like, there's truly a lot of different things you can do when it comes to this build and these leftover points. Now, what I would do personally is I would go ahead and, you don't even need a 79 Burt, to be honest. You need a 78 to get the other ones, so then that's even more points you can work with. Now, what I would do and what I did with the build is I made this a 78, so I get bronze versatile visionary. That way I'm even that much, better of a passer. We can all use a boost to our passing. Then I put the rest into interior defense. So now I have at least a 65. I have this on my other build at 6'6", and I get a lot of stops in the paint for having my hands up. And for having no block, you're gonna want all the help that you can get when it comes to stops on defense. 65 interior is gonna throw a lot of guards because they're just gonna think you're small. They're just gonna go up with something crazy and watch how they end up missing. Especially if they end up buffing interior defense. Yeah, this is gonna be the sweet spot right there. Standing dunk, I want to bring this up to a 40. Now, I've heard that you're able to get some standing dunk packages with a 40. We'll see here in a little bit. But that's what I did with those points. And I just put the rest in the free throw. And you can do like one there because it makes no difference. But yeah, so you're going to have the finishing ability down pat. You get silver posterizer. And now I was talking to my boy Ivers, loyal subscriber, loyal sub on Twitch as well. My little brother, love you, little bro. Shout out to you. We talked about this last night. When you get your +5 attributes, one thing that you can do with this build to make it even crazier is take 2 of your attribute points. You're gonna put it in the driving layup, so you get silver physical finisher, and you'll get some other layup packages. You take another 2 points and you put it into your driving dunk, so that way you get access to the pro off 1 contact dunk, so you already have a high enough vertical, so you won't even have to worry about that. And then that very last point, I would just put into my 3-pointer, so then that way you end up getting gold mini marksman. So when it's all said and done, you'll have like silver physical finisher, you'll have the contact dunks, you have all gold shooting badges, you'll have pretty much all gold playmaking badges. You'll be able to still pass the ball efficiently. You'll have enough defense in the interior where you're gonna throw off a lot of guards trying to make layups on you. And the only reason why I didn't end up taking those points, because you could take those points playing around with the build, you guys will see in the builder, and put in the steal and get a 91 steal for gold glove. I don't know what they're gonna do with steals when it comes to this upcoming patch. We know that they're gonna be touched, especially the lane steals. So I feel like I'd rather play it safe than sorry and put more points into something that I know that may get touched versus like driving dunk. Everyone's always gonna want more contact dunk animations. Layups as of right now are pretty good. Well, they're actually broken, but even if they touch layups and everything like that, you'll still have access to better layup packages. Shooting will always be shooting. You can never have enough of it. You're gonna have access to all the animations, as you're gonna see in a little bit. And then same with the playmaking. And when all the physicals are said and done, like I said, you're not gonna get Gerbert. You got bronze and move 1 force, so you're gonna throw a lot of people off when they bump into you and you're like, bro, he's 6'3" and I can't get around him. It's because you got that. You'll have the agility to stick with anybody, and then you have the speed, so that way, we all play Rec and we all play Proving Grounds. This year it's all about the breaks. Everybody loves getting out on the break. Well, guess what? You'll be able to chase after them, or you'll be the one literally burning people because you got an 87 speed. You're gonna be fast as all get out. So if you made the build correctly, you should get shades of Kevin Johnson, Damian Lillard, and Lonzo Ball for two-way 3-level shot grid. When you get to making builds that are pretty balanced like this, you're gonna end up running into the same names. So I'm not the biggest fan of the name because obviously it's the name of like my first guard build. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you go check out my 6'6" guard build. I'm not just throwing crap at y'all like I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been playing guard since the game has dropped, so best believe I know what I'm talking about. Then, you know, you're gonna get access to all the, like I said, all the bases for all the guards out there. There's not gonna be some that you can't get. And then plus when you get further into the year, you still be, you know, small enough and eligible to get the Patty Mills base and everything too. So build's even gonna be more nastier. Like I said, with that layup, you'll be able to go ahead, let's see. You'll get these layup packages, you'll get D Rose, you'll get Jason Williams, Austin Reeves. Like I said, you'll be able to still finish and do your little layups if you want to. We go over to the dunks and we take a look. You're gonna get all these dunk animations. You know, and then like I said, you put the 2 into the driving dunk once you get your attributes, and you'll be able to get the pro context off 1. But you get all the other dunk packages too and stuff like that. So you'll be an elite finisher in the paint. And then, you know, when it comes to like pass styles, you'll still get De'Aaron Fox, John Morant. You could throw on one of those, or I've been just playing with none, and none works just fine too. And then, like I said, you'll get all the good, you know, you might not get like Steph Curry dribble style and stuff like that because you need like 90 speed with ball, and you can go ahead and, I guess, with your extra attributes, if you're really that big of a fiend for certain things, you can go ahead and throw it into there and get 91, and you'll have Hall of Fame quick launches, and you'll have the other dribble styles. But Darius Garland, from what I'm hearing from all the smaller guards, is the best dribble style anyways. So you'll have that, and then plus, you know, you get all the dribble moves, the Steph Currys, the Trae Youngs of the world, and everything else in between. So you'll be able to create your own shot very, very effectively. You'll be a knockdown shooter. You'll be a lights out finisher. Like, this build is him. And then when you talk about Bronny, Bronny has all the potential in the world to be whatever he wants to be. If he's coming already in known as like kind of like a defensive guy and a shooter, that's why a lot of people are saying like a ceiling for Bronny could be like Drew Holiday, who is a multiple time champion, a defensive player, like obviously renowned as one of the best defenders on the perimeter in the whole league. So when people sit up here and they go, oh, well, Bronny's not this and Bronny's not that, Bronny has all the potential in the world. It's all up to him. And based off of what he's shown us already, you know, before his big heart episode and then coming back off of a heart like condition, still hooping, still putting in work, still explosive, all these other things, Bronny has all the potential in the world, man. So haters can come hate. I mean, it just is what it is. But this is the best Bronny James build in all of NBA 2K25. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the bell icon so that you also don't miss out on any more content. Smash the like button. Like I said, if we can get this video up to 75 likes, which I know we can, I'll go ahead and do a giveaway, and I'll give the details for y'all in the next video, which will be dropping Saturday, so make sure you stay locked in. And if you guys want to catch me live stream, I live stream every single day over on Twitch. Link is down in the description. Shout out to my boy V Coldest for even, you know, hearing me out. He went ahead and clicked that link, came on over, and he can tell you we vibe out and we have a good time, man. Shout out to my boy, and shout out to my boy Ivers. But hey, until later on, y'all, well, you can definitely catch me in the live stream. It's been your boy Dubs, and y'all already know what time it is. I love you guys, and I'll get up with y'all in the next one.